Shaheem Reed, Rap on Wrestling. We got our guy Dip making a return. Nick 816, E Will. Big up to Smith and Hurt
Good.
and Atmosphere. Saturday night's main event. What's that say? King of Strong Style?
Oh yeah, New Japan, King of Sports.
What man? Saturday night's main event from Montreal was last night.
Oh yeah.
Dope episode, vibes all around. I don't think they miss nowhere on the show. Let's get right into it. It started off Cody Rhodes against the Samoan Werewolf. They starting to let Jacob talk his ish while he's walking to the ring again, which I think has been missed for a long time. And this they didn't have a match. Let me just break that down for the people who didn't see it. They didn't have a match before Cody could even get in the ring. Jacob came out first. He talked his ish on the way to the ring. Got in the ring. He was just like a werewolf, just waiting for his prey. Cody comes to the ring. Before Cody could even get all the way in the ring, Jacob jumps him. They start fighting. And man, they proceeded to fight all around the arena. They was at one point they was in the concession stands. At one point they was in the seats with the fans. Cody spit a whole soda. I always find that funny when somebody spits like a soda or throws a soda in somebody's face and they act like it's the green mist from the Great Muda. Oh God, I can't see. Blinded by Sprite.
That's bear mace.
Yeah, so that was funny. Like Jacob had his head rammed into the steel pole that holds up the ring 2 weeks ago. He no-sold that, but when Cody spit Fanta in his face, he was temporarily blinded. But man, they was going back and forth. These guys was not letting up on each other. They did a great promo the night before on SmackDown, and man, they went all the way through the arena. Like they have the worst team of security ever. It was funny because at one point when they was fighting by the concession stands in the atrium, the security guard is like, Jacob, think about the Rumble. What the hell does the security guard? Why is he giving Jacob Fatu advice about this might hurt him for the. He's like, think about the Rumble, Jacob. Think about the Rumble. Jacob promptly chokeslammed him through a table. Jacob got put through a table too, because later on they fought Jacob and Cody. They fought all the way back down, close to ringside, and they were standing on a barricade over some tables. Drew McIntyre pulls up out of nowhere, pulls Jacob down. He falls through the table, hits Cody with a low blow. He gets up on the barricade and power slams Cody through the table. And man, Cody with one of his greatest sells ever. Did you see how when the camera put it on Cody's face and he just looked like so despondent and shocked and at the same time. And I was loving it, man. I was looking at these two and it's such a contrast of personality. It's such a contrast of characters. You have corporate Cody against Jacob of the jungle, for real. The dude is from the hood, throwing them beans up. And
Listen,
these guys, yeah, go ahead.
I've been telling people for years because when I met him, he kept calling me Blood. Hey Blood, like hey Blood. And I happened to be, it was an indie show down here. I think I had on like a red polo hoodie. For some reason he just thought I was a Blood. So shout out to Jacob, man. They're letting him be him. This is the him. It's like somebody woke up and watched his MLW promos and was like, this the guy we need. Because I like this guy.
Yeah, like, hey, and he's right here. But you know what's so crazy is that these guys have never really interacted like that. I remember the first time that they crossed paths in the ring, it was with Solo. and Cody put Jacob over. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna give a title shot to the guy who's running the bloodline right now, Jacob." And he did solo, but these guys have such a chemistry. You would think they have like some type of blood feud going on. Like it really looked like the way they was fighting each other, and looked like they had a storyline for 6 months, and this was the culmination of just months and weeks of bad blood between the two. But this is actually literally the first time they connected. They didn't have a match, but this was better than a match to me. What do y'all think?
I think it was amazing. I think it was the perfect start to Saturday night main event. I was skeptical at first because I don't want to see Jacob take the pin and take the loss. And Cody is Cody. They're really not they're gonna try to keep him as clean as possible and minimize how many L's he took. So just the jump start of it, just boom, just straight street fight. We're not even getting to the ring. No bell is being rung. We taking it all around the arena. It was kind of funny to me when they just did the Attitude Era edition of WWE 2K26, and the start of this match gave me that feel. It gave me that smaller venue, old school, Attitude Era feel of just going all around the arena, not stopping for nothing. Like you said, fighting in the concession stands, fighting in the crowd. Like you really don't see WWE take those type of risks in their matches. To open a match like that, I think was really dope, and it set the tone for what will become an amazing card for Saturday night main event.
Yeah,
Oh,
he will. He will.
Oh yeah. Hey, I really enjoyed it. Everybody knows I'm the hardest critic on WWE, but that was amazing. You know what I'm saying? It felt like a sense of urgency. Like we don't want what happened with the last couple of Saturday main events that happened. We want the fans to go home satisfied. It felt like they finally did that. Sha, you mentioned earlier about the security guard. That was the thing I noticed like right away. I thought that was I thought it was
That
funny.
was funny as hell.
I don't even know if anybody really noticed it, but I'm like, why does he care? Like, you only in this town for the night. When you're not gonna be in the next show if you're security. So I just thought it was real funny, you know what I mean? But I love Jacob getting the spotlight. I love all of this. I love them showing vulnerability in Cody. Because I get tired of, Super Cody all the time. Like I like to see Cody get beat down. He does really good at selling. He's good at facing adversity. So this is perfect. Plus, we still don't know who put Jacob on the shelf. Like we have no clue. So this it's going to probably go into Mania. Which I don't know, man.
I'm not mad at it.
It's making me look at everything different. Like I kind of feel like maybe Sami might be winning at the Rumble. Based off of this. It might not happen, but they don't need a belt for the Cody, Jacob, and Drew thing. That's my only thing. It's no belt needed for that. So
I think that's your best bet for a main event, right? I don't really see Sami, especially in Vegas. Now, if it was next year's WrestleMania, I'd say you might have a valid point. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do give Sami the title at some point before Mania next year and let him go in as champion and defending that title. But I've seen several reports of Drew McIntyre will hold the title into WrestleMania. I just don't feel as though there's a story right now for Sami to win it. I think him winning in Canada was good enough, but for him to actually win a title at WrestleMania, that's gonna take long-term booking and telling the story. And there's no way you can start telling that story right now into where it makes sense for him to win a belt at Mania. I mean, win a belt at Rumble and carry it into Mania.
Why not? Why not shock the crowd? Like you're expecting them to do things by the book, but why not take the alternate route, and then build a story afterwards.
Is okay, so it's not a good shot, right? Because we have Rumble next week, and then we have Mania in April. What story can you build and tell to where it is at the boiling point for Sami to take on somebody at WrestleMania? And it has to be in some sort of a, what it should be in a closing spot, but we have seen before, WWE will open with a, heavyweight championship match. But who would you put Sami against that it would make sense at Mania?
I would do a multi-man match. I would do a multi-man match because, like I said, it's not a lot of time to cultivate a full story. If you want, it's a plethora of challengers. And
I mean, I think if Sami wins, all bets are off. I think if Sami wins the belt and he's going, and also too, guys, how crazy this is going. Just because Sami wins the belt at Royal Rumble doesn't mean he's gonna walk in the Mania as champion, because it's still like a couple of months until they get the Mania. He could lose. They could say, Sami, you got to put the belt up in Elimination Chamber, or definitely at Elimination Chamber. And the way we've been seeing things, people been losing belts on like random Raws and SmackDowns. Nothing as big as the heavyweight championship, but that could be a monkey wrench they throw in. But man, the way the way that they ignited the crowd in the arena on Saturday, Roman Reigns I've been on record saying Roman is my favorite to win the Royal Rumble and get back in that title mix. But
that's the story right there for Sami.
Sami against Roman, right?
That will be the story.
That's it.
That will be the story that won't take long-term booking, and you can kind of build off the whole bloodline thing.
Yeah.
And the roles being reversed now that Roman is the challenger, Sami is the champion. It's some bad blood there. So it's the easiest.
You got the Usos. You got the Usos in the mix, because you could build like one Uso could be kind of siding with Sami, one could be siding with Roman. I think Jay would probably side with Sami. Jimmy would side with Roman. Kevin Owens, he might, I don't know if he could wrestle or not, but he could always come in and interject himself. So I think that would be something very intriguing. We loved it, man. Sami in the bloodline with Solo, peak WWE right there. But hey, after Saturday, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacob Fatu wins that Royal Rumble, man. I would not be surprised if Jacob wins. Because it's like what Vince McMahon used to do. He used to say, from what they say on these shows, Vince McMahon's like, yo, let's just pull the Band-Aid off. Like, they already know for a fact that Jacob is somebody we're gonna put the building behind. Jacob is the proverbial, we're gonna strap the rocket ship on his back. Maybe they just like, yo, why would we have to wait till SummerSlam to put the rocket on Jacob's back? You see him and Cody proving that they have such a great chemistry this week, especially. When it's all said and done and we look back, this is one of the most pivotal weeks for Jacob's career, because they're showing that not only is he as riveting and intriguing as the number one face of the company, the company guy, he can hang with this guy in a fight. When they have a match, he's going to be able to hang with this guy. And people were cheering more for Jacob last night than they were for Cody. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt like Jacob was getting more of the cheers. So
just
might be time for Jacob.
I don't know if y'all know.
I definitely feel there's no time for Jacob.
Cody's last couple of appearances, the crowd's been throwing boos. I think it's getting to the point where a heel turn is necessary. Like, you see the same thing happened in AEW. Like, they were cheering him and loved him, and you slowly see the people turn, but it was because they were tired of him doing the same old thing and it wasn't working.
Oh, so like now.
Yeah. So like a day one AEW fan when he was there. This is how it felt with Cody. It felt like the AEW show, and then we should say Cody Island, where he had his own thing that was separate, that had nothing to do with nothing. And we like, what's going on? And then fans eventually was like, all right, this is going nowhere. You already lost the match where you can't challenge for the heavyweight belt ever.
That was corny.
That was the dumbest thing you ever did. Literally the dumbest thing he ever did. But I mean, it's smart because it led to him going back to WWE. You know what I mean? Because that was when the fans like, all right, bro, this, whatever you're trying to do isn't making sense. It feels like now they don't have anything really for him, and it's like it's really getting stale. Like I always joke about the Cody Cutter. We getting tired of the Cody Cutter. We like people are getting tired of the whole thing. I think it's just gonna start happening. They're gonna turn on him.
Did they give us too much Cody too soon?
No, because you gotta look at it, man. Like in Cody's defense, like I'm still team Cody. Like I love Jacob and I'm enjoying them fighting, but I'm not one of them people that's saying, "Hey, Cody got to turn heel," because listen, man, the biggest fan favorites that we have, The Rock, who knows when he shows up, Roman comes back for 2 weeks and then he leaves. CM Punk has been, I give it to him. CM Punk has been a full time, but yeah, he's been putting on good matches. But CM Punk is sometimes in and out. Cody, every week, no matter what show, he'll pop up on either show. He fights on either show. Like he doesn't have to wait till PLE. He does the running around with kissing the babies. He's on Pat McAfee's show. He does everything. He came up in that John Cena era. So, Cody's been there, and
that, like, listen to you say that to me, that describes a bigger problem. Like you're not developing enough talent to be main event faces, and like everybody stays stuck in the same spot. You know what I mean? You have the same 4 or 5 people chasing the belt. So after a while, like he's the only face. Like a lot of the faces, they're gonna just take the L's. They're not gonna really do anything. They don't get the TV time as much as a lot of, like it's a little bit different. They got to push a lot more faces. Like it's a lot of heels on that show.
Yeah, I think that's starting. Yeah, go ahead.
My bad. I think they're starting. Like when they did the whole, this is a whole new era when Cena retired. I could kind of see that they're trying to get more of the younger people, and newer faces, and just people who aren't in that title shot. That happened. Then we get a CM Punk and Finn match. I definitely see Bronson Reed is going somewhere in WWE. He's definitely going to be a heavyweight champion in the near future. I definitely can see Logan Paul being a champion over there on SmackDown at some point in time. Jacob Fatu is getting a big push. I see MFT doing some amazing things with, they just won a tag team title. So I definitely feel as though we're gonna get new faces. And we still got Oba that's gonna make his debut at some point.
But we don't know.
They do just
Oba gonna be in that Rumble next week.
No. We don't know if he's gonna be heel or face. We don't even know if his name's still gonna be Oba if he comes up.
No,
they announcing
Oba.
They announced the Oba. They've been using Oba as they've been done vignettes and things like that for Oba to come.
What do you think? They're gonna nail the bad cat for me?
Nah, it'd be something like Honey Badger Jones.
Listen, his name is gonna be over Femi because the guy's gonna be over.
My thing is, we don't know if he's gonna be heel or face because the ruler character can go either way. To me, it's more of a heel character on the main roster, but I would like to see him as a face because for the last 3 or 4 years, he's been my favorite overall WWE wrestler, and I would like to see them introduce him as a face. Because we definitely need him as a face. Let Royce Keys come in and be the heel, and do what he do. So I think his debut comes in the Rumble too, by the way. But
Yeah, I think Obo and him is supposed to debut at the Rumble. So
That'll be
Rumble's gonna be a crazy night because it looks like Gunther might be he might be getting another one up out of here. So
yeah.
I mean that brings us to AJ. By the way, Powerhouse Hobbs, Royce Keys. I don't know if I mentioned this on the last episode, but put that man in the New Day. Make him the muscle for the New Day. Get Grayson Waller out of there.
And see, here we have the problem with WWE. Just let him be Royce Keys. Why do we always have to put the black wrestlers in the faction? Like, just let him go. That's the problem. Don't put him in the tag team.
I'm not saying just because he's
black. And I'm saying he has a following. People know who he is already. So, like, you already said.
Yeah, but the New Day is stale.
And then you're going to put him in a faction where he has to find his way out from the bottom. Like, he's going to.
Brother, he's in a faction right now. He's in a faction that.
But he was a champion. Yeah. He was a champion.
He was in the hops.
New Day ain't winning shit.
Yeah, but you also got to understand, like, everything that he did at AEW don't matter right now. He's coming in with a clean slate. I definitely wouldn't put him in. I would put him with Ricky Saints before I put him with the New Day. The New Day is stale. They're boring.
I think he'll bring some life to him. I think
but he's not the person. He's not the personality.
Only thing that can bring him back is if Big A goes on the stage. He doesn't have to wrestle. Just be a manager.
Yep.
Like, do the same funny stuff you was doing in a suit, but have your suit match whatever they wearing. Yeah. Just be silly with it. I think that would bring them back. Powerhouse.
I wouldn't even say be. I wouldn't even say doing that silly.
I think doing that suited him
great. I think he would put some relevance.
But you see the problem, right?
But that to me, that's not the problem for the future. Putting him with the New Day. I feel as though you put him with Ricky, let him be Ricky Saints' muscle, right? Because there's still a story there from AEW with him and Ricky Saints beefing.
But so I said it's the only slate. It's the clean slate.
But then also, WWE likes to play off things when they want to play. When they want to sell a story and it makes sense, they're going to do what they want to do. Yes, we're not going to bring him in as Powerhouse Hobbs.
They're going to act like they never met before.
Nah, they're gonna make mention of it. Like, they're not gonna.
So basically,
he might be Honey Badger Jones.
Sean wants Hobbs on the main roster, and Dip wants Hobbs on NXT with Ricky Starks. Which is more likely?
Ricky Starks.
I think he could go to the main roster. You gotta look at how this dude is built, man. Man, he's main roster ready to me.
Respectfully, I don't think.
What they might want somebody to fill the void left by Oba. I can see that.
What I'm saying? Yeah, like you need a big man on there. Trick Williams is gone. Oba's gone. It's just like who's your big man that makes a statement in NXT right now?
He'll dominate NXT too.
Yeah.
How old is Hobbs? Do y'all know?
By the way, he's 35.
Yeah, I was
35.
So he's not a young. He's not.
That's what I'm saying. It may be time for him to, because Oba, even though Oba, he's only 27. You know what I'm saying? He was young.
Unless you're like a megastar and you're extremely over, you don't really see WWE just getting people from AEW and just throwing them to the main roster. It's like they're gonna spend time in NXT before you go to the big boy. I haven't seen it besides CM Punk and Cody are the only two.
So that means
didn't Jay skip NXT?
Well, yeah, Jade too, but Jade is Jade. You know what I'm saying? I think that Jade before she was a wrestler, she was already like, you know what I'm saying? She's Jade. And even when she came in, she was protected because she was with Bianca and Naomi.
So that
Like
mean
early on.
that mean Hobbs ain't gonna be in Royal Rumble then. If he gonna go to NXT, they ain't gonna put him.
All right. You can still put him in there. I mean, you never know with WWE. They might throw him on Raw.
Yeah, they don't need to put him in Royal Rumble though.
Is it NXT? Do they got a show that weekend of the Rumble?
No.
You know how they always have a special?
No.
Maybe the Tuesday after they'll do, they got one of their theme shows or something and he'll pop up. But
we don't know, but that's like the beauty of it. I'm glad to see him in WWE, and I'm looking forward to see what they do with him. Like, it's a lot of just this conversation alone let us know that it could go a lot of different ways for where you could put him in and him make an impact. So we just got to see what creative comes up with and where they put him. But wherever they put him, I'm gonna be rooting for him because I want to see him successful.
And by the way, there's no bad blood between Hobbs and AEW. Like, everybody loved him. He just had a baby. He had his first baby, he had a newborn, and he had to do his best for his family. So it has nothing to do. It's a lot of people talking shit as usual. I fucking hate it. It has nothing to do with the backstage locker room. Nothing. He's doing what's best for his family. That's it. AEW fans are not bitter or mad that he left. We're happy for him.
Guess what? He could always come back too. Well, listen, he could always come back. You see, Andrade, my man, pulled his pants down into the wrestling drawers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Back in AEW, he living.
I like his gimmick that he got over there. I think it's working for him.
You saw the number.
She's a wrestler. She's a wrestler. It played off well, but I think he found it.
You know what it gave me? Ravishing Rick Rude vibes.
Yes. Like, I think he found it.
I feel like she's going to be his Sapphire, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, Dusty, Sapphire was in the crowd when she became Dusty's valet. So I like it, man. Let him show some personality because, again, I don't want to say the big leagues, but these American companies, they don't like to acknowledge a lot of stuff because he's a founder of Lost and Gobbinables in Japan.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's a founder of LIJ, just like Finn is a founder of Bullet Club. So let these dudes show their personality, man.
I'm still confused why I couldn't work in WWE, especially what they doing. He slides right into the U.S. title hunt. I mean, he was in the U.S. title hunt. I think him and Carmelo, they had matches. Matter of fact, him and Carmelo had great matches.
They got about 4 people in each that they have for each belt. Everybody else is just to make the other 4 people look good. That's it. They got 4 or 5 people that go for the belt. Everybody else is just accessories. So he can't really shine. You know what I'm saying? And then again, everybody was complaining about him, joining the Callis family. But again, even though they're expanding, they're getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like, Doyle and
I thought Andrade was dope. I think he's still dope. Yeah. Well, I mean, good luck to him, man. I'm happy. I'm happy to see that they if they lose one, they can gain another one who's different style but still a very good wrestler. Did we see the second to last match of AJ Styles' career on Saturday?
Yeah.
They confirmed it too, but yes.
The end of the match, right? With the hug and all that. I'm like,
the hug,
the fist bumps when they on their knees and the fist bump like they did in New Japan.
He posted, like he does like his diary and stuff like that. So he'll post stuff, and he definitely did a post and delete where he confirmed that AJ Styles' last match will be at the Royal Rumble.
Now, let me ask you this. I wonder how stupid they feel wasting this feud on and Shinsuke Nakamura being a nut puncher. And just randomly punching AJ Styles in the nuts. They wait till the last match to turn up. The bullshit. But
That was under
that's
Vince
what I'm
McMahon's
saying.
watch. That was Vince McMahon too.
It was
gone 3 years and they could have revisited
it was
Yeah.
Triple H. In the last 3 years,
They had Shinsuke and catering with the Street Profits instead of having a feud with AJ. That's what they
and if
did.
anything, I'm not gonna hold you. I think they put the United States Championship on Shinsuke for a little bit. Like you could have really let him make a long run with that, and he really did something special. Like he changed the gimmick to where he was like a heel. He came out there with like some like face paint and shit on. He was a lot more aggressive and
That was a dope gimmick too. When he was talking,
It was amazing.
bad stuff about Cody. He was like, Cody, your dead father. Like, yeah,
and then it's just like you did. Like soon as he dropped the belt, he just disappeared. Then you just started seeing him in bullshit matches, and it was just like the energy was gone, and he just faded away. And now he back, and he popped up with AJ, which was a phenomenal match. It was just it was beautiful. Like that match showed that wrestling is an art, right? It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful match. It was just it hit. If you know about their history, it just hit you in the soft spot. You know what I'm saying? Like it meant a lot. It meant a lot.
We had Finn Balor against Punk on Raw. Incredible match. We had Dragunov, even though it ended with some controversy, Dragunov against Carmelo on SmackDown. Incredible match. And on Saturday night's main event. I mean, there was some other really good matches too, but those are the three that stuck out to me this week, man. And some really good wrestling going.
It tells me, man, just you put wrestling first, nobody have nothing to say.
Yeah, I feel as though they had like a new producer or writer for this. This whole Saturday night main event just felt different. It felt fresh. It just felt as though like somebody else was in there giving the decisions on what we should and shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it's my boy Bobby Roode, because I feel as though a lot of the matches that I really loved in the past from Mania and other, pay-per-views, he was the producer. So I hope that he was, behind this, because it just felt fresh, like from the jump. Just from the jump, it just felt it felt different.
Yeah. Him and the stuff that Jason Jordan produced has been really good. Really good.
Yeah, I feel as though you need to let these younger people.
Hey, Road Dogg, have a seat.
I like TJ. I like TJ.
I won't even say Road Dogg have a seat. I would say Road Dogg, best of luck. And your next endeavors.
Go have a seat.
I heard Road Dogg is no longer with WWE in production, so I appreciate. I appreciate what he's done, and shout out.
He's dropping a scoop. He's dropping a scoop on the show, man. I mean, Road Dogg has been with WWE for years, so
he ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
I hope.
I heard he left. Like I heard that that's what he's out of there. I heard he's gone. So, yeah.
Well, wherever he show up,
it's gonna be love. Like
you don't know.
He's a legend. So
I mean, his brother just killed it. His brother just took the hardest punch I ever heard of my life from Takeshita last night in Billy. So hard that he knocked him out for the rest of the match. John's the badass, man. If nobody seen Collision last night, please go watch what Takeshita knocked out really good.
And it sounded crazy too. That's the vibe part. That punch. Yeah, that punch sounded crazy. Like, that punch sounded crazy. My boy Billy just fell like a ton of bricks. Goddamn. Somebody check on him. We need to make sure he's all right. Get medic out here.
That's serious, man.
Hey, I'm predicting, man, he going to be the wrestler of the year this year, but too. That's all I'm saying. 2026 is his.
I wish Fifth was here too, because AJ wore a hell of a mask last night. I want to ask you about that mask. That mask was crazy.
Listen, man, when again, that goes back to the history of him in New Japan and
Yeah.
in especially with Shinsuke. Every time he fought Shinsuke, he went in the ring. By the way, I don't know if the people really know. Like Shinsuke used to come to the ring with girls and all that. He used to have girls on stripper poles dancing in his entrances. So like I was expecting to see at least some of that when he came to WWE. Instead, they turned him into like a bad Michael Jackson Prince.
He's the artist.
Whatever. I've never seen him play an instrument. Cool. He's an artist. But, he's the king of strong style.
The matchup was his art.
He used to come down with the girls and the leather. Like, he was different, man. He was him, man. He was a little fatter, too, by the way, back then. But, but yeah, I do like that if the Rumble is AJ's last match, I'm glad that they got this in before that. For me,
it's 10 years. He
is.
debuted 10 years ago at the Royal Rumble. So,
bro, it's funny. I
poetic.
remember that because it was right after his match with Shinsuke at Wrestle Kingdom. So I thought he was gonna come maybe SummerSlam, because Wrestle Kingdom was literally 2 weeks or a week before the Rumble. And if you watch AJ walk, he was limping into the Rumble. If you watched during his entrance, he was still beat up. That match was crazy. I think that match went almost an hour.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was looking forward to just a year because, man, AJ been putting on fantastic. I mean, that's what he do, but he been putting on fantastic matches for several months now, man. Like he's been turning up from that John Cena match that he had on. Like he had a great tag team run. On the tag team matches he did with Dragon Lee was dope. I liked him and Dragon Lee. They was a good team.
I did, but I'm not gonna.
They had good matches. That was the best I've seen Dragon Lee since he been.
No. I think it gave Dragon Lee the ability to showcase what he can do. It showed that I've been underutilized. And it just gave AJ Lee just an opportunity to get more TV time. Yeah, I say AJ Lee, pardon me, AJ Styles, more TV time. But I just felt as though like once they lost to the Usos, it meant nothing. It just was like, all right, that's rap.
I think that tag team was a reaction to Brodito. So I mean,
but hey, man,
and it worked. That's what I'm saying. Like it definitely
might have a point.
It definitely worked.
At least you could say Dragon Lee is still relevant now because they just beat Vision.
Yeah.
That's more than you can say for a long time.
I'm glad they disbanded LWO. Without Eddie, it didn't make sense anyway. It was just like
it had no heart.
That was
it was just like them reaching out for it was like them reaching out to the fans, using the whole Eddie thing. I get it, but it also made each one of those wrestlers look really weak. By the way, where's Santos Escobar?
Well, did he fight in
he just he did. He's at AAA right now.
Okay.
I think that's what they got him. They got him at AAA.
Because Joaquin, what's his name, was better when it was with him.
Yeah,
I hate that they took him from that didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? They had something fired. I don't know. It's just interesting to see where everything's going. Everybody,
I'm excited.
Yeah, they're cooking right now. They cooking.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The ladies won.
Yeah, that lady, that tag team match was crazy.
That match was good.
That match was good.
Liv Morgan, she hit her with the shining star to the back of the head. EO Sky, she's like, Liv was hitting up.
Liv and the Prodigy look good together. It looked like they got something going there, and I like it. I like that because it frees Raquel up to go after the women's championship, and I really hope she captures her moment and win it, right? So I like
She was out too, right? Wasn't she like when she was out of wrestling? She had
really ill.
Yeah, she had a really serious illness. It wasn't anything like with the knees or anything. It was something internal, I believe.
Yeah.
And listen, when she came last night, she actually helped them, even though they wound up losing. If she didn't interfere, they would have lost that match.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you know, she had it set up for them to take it, but you know, Stephanie had other ideas about that. But you know, it's funny, not funny, but it's just really intriguing to see how when Liv, well, I mean, shit, you go all the way back to when Rhea Ripley joined New Day. Like when she joined, Judgment Day. When she joined Judgment Day, it became very female driven because became the leader. I don't know how the hell she skipped Finn, but she became the leader. And now it's so female driven. Liv,
Yeah.
you know, she's the leader as well. So
She's her character. What I like about Liv is she's just a manipulator. Like it's really obviously,
And manipulates everybody.
and she's
Like,
good at it.
Yeah.
I do like that, and I might be wrong. I gotta look it up, but that might be the only woman-led faction out here right now. Just saying.
yeah.
That's kind of fine.
I mean, is it? Yeah, it is.
I don't even call it all manipulation. I think they low key scared of her too, man. Like I really think Dom and JD scared of her, and I know Roxanne scared of her.
She's
so that's
very
half the
passive
team.
aggressive with the Judgment Day members. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm the leader. Like she's very smooth with her ish. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I'm excited about Raw on Monday, just to see how she reacts to Finn losing. Like, what are you gonna say that either pisses him off, fire him up? Because ultimately, what you're doing, like you're pushing him out, right? Which what we want you to do. We want that old Finn back. We want that demon Finn back. So you're slowly pushing him out. So yeah, I'm eager to see the
guess what, guys?
with them.
Guess what? She can't say nothing because she lost too. So she can't say now. If she would have won, if she's walking on coming in Monday with the belts, then yeah, like she lost.
She's gonna put the blame on.
She got pinned.
She's gonna put the blame on Raquel.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna put the blame on Raquel. Pretty much say like, if you never came out, I had it under control. Like,
I'll be honest, I like Raquel better as a face. Like I like her as a face because
I like Raquel better as a heel. I just think as a face she didn't have any personality. I think teaming up with Liv, now we get a chance to see more of her. It feels like her real life self.
Like,
she was too cookie cutter. She was too cookie cutter.
Bro, everybody's not meant to be a face, and I think she's just one of those wrestlers that she's just not meant. Like, I think like she's gotten comfortable with her character. Because even when she first did Judgment Day, it was kind of like, I really wasn't, I didn't know. I wasn't buying it. But now, like, I feel it. I believe it. Like, she owns the character. And I like, even like those little, with Stephanie Valkyrie, like, I believe that she belongs to be there. Right? Before, like, when they tried to flirt with the idea of her being there, I was looking like, nah. But I feel as though it's enough women that's doing amazing things that we don't need Rhea Ripley with the heavyweight championship, right?
I'm a Jade fan, right? Like I know a lot of people are disenchanted with Jade, but I'm a Jade fan. I love what she's doing, but I think what the improvement and the rub that Raquel has gotten from teaming up with Liv is what a lot of people wanted and expected that Jade and Bianca would have. As in, Raquel has improved on the mic. We've seen improved personality since she's been with Liv, and I think she's gotten better in the ring since she's been.
I got a hot take. I never thought Bianca was best on the mic. Like, she's an overall great wrestler, but for me, that I was scared when they put them together, when they put Jade and Bianca together, because I was like, to me, like promo wise, is
I think she would learn more from Naomi on the mic than she would learn from Bianca.
Yeah.
I think Naomi. I think Naomi's best on the mic. I think Naomi's best on mic and Bianca's better in ring. Right.
And
But
Well, I think when you talk about best in mic, like not just promo, like Bianca is somebody who, you know, she was the face. You know,
yeah, but
she
her
was
gimmick
when they
was
bring
always
that
just
bills.
on the EST.
yeah,
Like that's
it was
her,
just-
like that
But
was like her
I'm
only
just
thing.
saying, like they wanted her to be the overall superstar, like how Bianca is. Like
Yeah, I mean,
Bianca is somebody who you could put her on Good Morning America, and she's gonna rep the company
by the way,
beautiful.
this is all stuff Jay was doing before she signed with WWE. So she was on the morning shows because she was a champ. She was doing all of the public appearances. For some reason,
Hey, I don't have no.
transition
I like
worse.
Jade. I think Jade.
I will say this.
superstar.
I will say this. I'm a person who absolutely I love Jade in AEW. I love Jade in WWE. If Jade says tomorrow I'm in TNA, I will fucking love Jade in TNA. I just love Jade. But I truly think she probably would have benefited the most going to NXT.
I think she would have benefited the most staying where she was. Because,
Stop.
and let me tell you why.
Stop.
Because I think they had a plan for her to get the experience. She was real raw when she came in. Mind you,
Yeah, but
hold on. Mind you, she had already auditioned and tried out for WWE, and they didn't want her. So let's start there. So it took her going to AEW because she tried out with Warlow. They didn't want either one of them. And it hit Jay. Hold on. And Jay did an interview when she said WWE hit her with a racist single mother, black mother question. That was another reason why she did sign. Boom. Cool. So she goes and she signs with them. The plan that they had, because, you know, I listened to all them scrums and stuff, Tony Khan wanted her to get the experience same way Megan Bain and all the women do. They're traveling around the world, facing talent from around the world, not just from a system. You're not just fighting former cheerleaders that got signed to learn how to wrestle. You're fighting women with 20, 30 years. No, seriously. They wanted her to hit the indies, hit the CMLLs, hit all of that. They made the belt, the TBS belt, for her. They made it for her to have a long-time feud with Big Swole, but Big Swole talked their ass up out of the company too. That's a whole nother story.
I don't think that one alone.
Story. But she decided, and this, you know, say what you want. She's one of Cody's peoples. She followed. When I was watching that exchange, you know, everybody that followed him, Kobe is shining. I really think all those people that are there just for when Cody turns heel so he can have a faction. That's all I'm saying. So I'm
not mad at it.
With Jay, like Dip said, the NXT would have been great. Also, not even just that. This is why representation matters. You need to have one of us at the table with creative and all of that, because Black women, why do you have to act like you have an attitude? Like, you know how, just be yourself when you're mad. I can tell when you're acting, like, it's bad acting. It's kind of like a black exploitation film. Like, it's really bad acting.
I don't think it's as bad as a black exploitation that way.
It is, man.
I don't think it's that bad, bro.
It's overdone.
I don't think it's that bad what she's doing. I don't think Jade is that far off.
She's literally the only wrestler when I watch whatever show she's on. Just pay attention, not watch while you're doing other things. There's no reaction from the crowd the whole time. None. And
I would have to. We need to get some fact checks on that. I don't know. I don't know if it gets no.
Go watch Friday. Go watch
no pop. I think that might be a little.
Go watch the match Friday. Go watch. I pay attention. I don't be doing other stuff. Like, I'm like watching because I'm a real fan. I pay attention. I notice how different how she's presented differently.
I just think they just need to feed her like they did Goldberg. Just like they did AEW as well. Just make her this unstoppable machine.
Bring back jobbers.
No, Whoa, no.
And stop stop using your regular women as the jobbers. Bring back jobbers for her to squash. That was a thing.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. And she need the baddies. Bring the baddies back.
That would help.
Yeah, that bad.
But she used to have the dope ring entrances where she used to come to the ring and dance and all of that, and have the dance behind her.
She needs like a Stokely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like somebody to be her mouthpiece. I think that would be, and she speaks only when necessary.
I think she will speak on that, but I just think that she does need a Stokely.
Because the moveset is there, it's just for some reason she's not connected with the fans.
It's a few wrestlers that need managers, but that's a whole new thing. Where does this put us at in the title picture now? Obviously, the Judgment Day they lost. I think they're out of the title picture for now. Good luck in the Royal Rumble to whatever what they do.
If you
it probably sets up.
It's just the Kabuki Warriors. That's it.
No.
I mean, Charlotte and Alexa.
No.
That ain't gonna last too long.
No. Yeah, I
think that'll get to Mania. I think they get it. I think they take it to Mania because there's nothing for them to do.
I'm gonna tell you the team that is gonna carry them to Mania is Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Respectfully. They're good in the ring together. They complement each other. And I feel as though Lash Legend is really good to me. She's really good on the mic. And I think you can have something there between, I think her and Rhea would be like a good little tandem, like something for the future that you could look into that could really be something. And I just think I always like the cruiserweights and the big guys, or the big, the Nia Jax, like the Titans, right? I think that story of just Nia Jax and Io would be real interesting. And then we get a little glimpse of the future of Lash Legend and Rhea. I think that could be a really dope match down the line.
They was cooking with Alexa, and I like where that was going.
Yeah. I think it's going to be better with Io, because Io's just amazing in the ring. Like, whatever she touches is gold. Like, she's just...
I just feel like, listen, unless Charlotte and Alexa Bliss are too big to miss Mania, right? And unless they are going to turn on each other in the next few weeks, which could happen, and they got to fight each other at Mania, they got to fight a team. And Io and Rhea Ripley, they got to do something. I don't see them doing anything as individual wrestlers at Mania. So I think
unless you put multiple teams,
it could be a triple threat or a fatal four-way. Maybe it's a fatal
but I would
do a ladder match.
I would like to see. I would like to see.
Would be the best way to go.
I think that would do it. But for Charlotte and Alexa, I think this is the perfect opportunity to have Uncle Howdy bring Alexa back to the YS6.
Don't do that. Perfect. Don't do that.
She ain't gonna be involved in that dumpster fire. Alexa is far away from.
No, I think they got
that. They gotta go.
I think it can still. I don't think it's. They're not at the point where you write them off just yet, right? I think they're a team that didn't need the tag team titles, and I feel as though the way you're using them makes no fucking sense at all. Makes no sense. I think you were on to something when they initially came, and they're trying to get vendettas for Bray. You know what I'm saying? I like that idea of how they originally.
They should be beating up everybody. I think they shouldn't be heels up faces.
But you don't need
beat everybody up.
But you don't need the title for that.
You don't need the title. I'm happy they lost the title to MFT.
You don't need titles for
MFT,
that. But I think
that brings them relevancy.
But I still think they're missing that thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the Fiend character was amazing from the jump. Like, at first, when I saw the vignettes, I didn't understand it. And I love Bray. But it's just like, but when it all came together, I was like, yo, this is fucking genius. But I feel as though when you added Alexa Bliss to the mix, it just added a different layer of, oh, this shit is really good. And I feel as though she could bring that faction, that layer of, oh, this is really fucking good, and she be the main piece. Like right now, it comes off as Alexa Bliss is the sidekick of Charlotte. Like Alexa Bliss needs to be the main piece. And I think that for her to do something that matters, that's where it's at. That's
Well,
what
how,
it's at.
how about this? How about they actually show the Wyatt Six every week instead of like we see him one time and then
Oh,
we don't
absolutely.
see him for like 4
Yeah,
months and then
absolutely.
randomly show up and then we don't see him again. Like
What the hell are they
actually,
doing with Nikki Cross? She was one of my favorite wrestlers at that point. Now she just
Yeah, she
weird the
don't
man.
even wrestle. Like she
What are we
just like,
doing?
yeah.
Get them jokers out of here, man. Get them out of
she
here.
ain't nobody to fight. She ain't nobody to fight.
No,
Like,
I
you
don't
know what
think
it
that.
is?
I think it's
There's
just
no women on the
direction.
MFTs.
It's hard to
Yeah.
pull off that supernatural gimmick stuff. And
I mean, because
that's why
logically, right?
with it.
Logically, right? Like
Yeah.
they could have been had that damn lantern back because while all of the guys is fighting and the lantern just laying there, she should just took the lantern and ran back. Like, what are you doing?
Are we but do you think all of this is maybe Uncle Howdy leading up to possibly a fiendish type character?
I think
it has to be greater than what we're saying. It has to be
think-
something leading up to something.
I think the big mistake was transitioning from the family to whatever this is. Like when Bray and them was dressed like backwoods people, if they
Down
would've kept-
south.
yeah. If they would have kept that going, it would have worked a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But the way this going, like, don't nobody believe in ghosts.
Hey,
and
but
all that
I mean,
shit.
But I don't really
Ray
look
was
at
so
them.
cool when he brought the supernatural. That's when the fireflies and everything came back. He was bigger than ever. But you know, it worked for Bray.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my point. It worked for Bray. Like,
Yeah, but Bray was just like a fucking genius. Like he was behind a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you have somebody trying to write that for you now, rather than Bray is the one who's coming up with a lot of that creative and the direction of the Fiend, it's not going to hit the same.
Or how about they should have incorporated Uncle Howdy? I mean, obviously you can't tell Bray's gonna pass away, but they had Uncle Howdy on the bench for such a long time before, you know, while Bray was still alive. Like, why not have just incorporated him with Bray before? But you know that's hindsight. What can
Listen, I always said what I wanted to see with Bo Dallas is he come back as Bo Dallas, but you see him starting to crack because his brother ain't here. He'll come in 1 week with part of the Fiend makeup on or something, but he's still himself. Still like, hey, like laughing and stuff, but he had like kind of like a split personality. And then it would evolve into maybe the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, like
something like that.
I think Bo is a good worker. I think like
he's great.
I love when he was with Kurt Hennig, McGillicuddy. Like when
the B team.
It was
he was.
He was the first.
No.
Or
was it him or Seth? I think it was Seth first.
No, Seth was the first one, but he was one of the longest reigning.
Yeah,
he might have been. I mean, he was dope, man. The Bo lead and all of that. So
Bo
I like him,
fire.
Yeah,
I think they should have kept that going. Like, are you kidding me? That was a can't to me. That was a can't miss gimmick. That would have made money if they would have like really, and every once in a while just gave him a win to validate how he feels. You gotta believe the valid. Oh man, that would have been fire.
I don't think it's over for the Wyatt Six though. I still have faith in they can turn that around.
They just got to show them more consistently because it's like you can't build anything where you have people just leaving for like 6 months and all of that. You know, same thing with Roman. You know, I just want to see Roman showcased more.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm good. I'm good with Roman being on TV.
Nah, you can't tell me that you can't tell me the shows are better without Roman than it is with him.
He's not there enough for me to really care.
That's but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If he's there every week.
But you also got to understand, Roman is not he's to the point where if he's not in the title picture, what he's doing comes off as useless. You know what I'm saying? And right now we don't.
That's why I said
put in the title picture.
That's why I say put him in the title picture.
Nah, but if you do that, you gonna if you put him on Raw, Braun Breaker is not yet ready to be with Roman.
CM Punk got the belt. Roman Reigns against CM Punk is the main event WrestleMania. That's big.
Oh, but you gotta understand, CM Punk is the guy who passes the torch to Braun.
CM Punk not ready to pass the torch yet.
Whether he's ready or not, like, you look very tired.
Hey,
my brother.
Listen. You could always have Roman and Drew McIntyre go against each other again as well.
Yeah, but that's not passing the torch. Like we want to get some of these younger people on here that's not getting, like, who deserves that opportunity. And if you put,
I don't think everything is passing the torch. When you pass the torch, it's kind of like you're done, all right? Because Undertaker passed the torch to Roman and left his boots in the ring. He was done. He came back for a few more matches, but he was done. Ric Flair, even though Shawn Michaels was already a superstar, he kind of passed the torch to him as the greatest of all time. But these guys are not done yet. CM Punk, we got, guess what, guys? We got another at least 2-3 years of CM Punk left.
Everything's not is the problem.
But
listen, when MJF loses the belt, he doesn't just stay chasing the belt. He goes down the card and elevates other people and does stuff.
Well, I think that's what I'm saying.
Like the same 4 people.
Yeah, I don't want
say that.
The whole roster.
Yeah,
I clearly said that.
Build them up. Roman doesn't have, when Roman comes back, he doesn't have to stay in the main event picture. He can come back and be like, you know what? I like his attitude. I'm gonna go beat his ass up and get him stronger.
He is the main event. He is. But this is what this is what I said. This is what I said. I said Roman needs to be there more on a consistent basis.
But that's what I just said. When y'all name the people he fight, it's the same. That's the problem.
We just was talking about the title picture. I think Roman could fight anybody, and it's an automatic main event.
Yeah, let him lose the Intercontinental title.
All right, here we go.
No, it has to be the world title. But
no,
he could have feuds with anybody else though. He could have feuds. He could have had a feud with LA Knight. He could have had a feud with.
It's the same people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No,
he hasn't fought LA.
You have a whole roster.
Basically,
I love what that did with Bronson Reed. I love what that did with Bronson Reed. That's what we need. Like, if Roman was to come back, we need him in that role. Roman does not need a title, because here's the thing: if you put the title on Roman, it's gonna be considered trash compared to what he did when he held it for as long as he did. Right? It's too soon to try to put a title on him. Like, let him do some other shit that builds other wrestlers up to that level, to where we could say, yeah, Bronson Reed definitely does. He deserved to be in the matches with, you know what I'm saying, Roman Reigns. Oh, Trick Williams deserves to be there with Roman. Oh, yeah, like,
bro, it's simple. Do an open challenge. But Roman do an open challenge and let somebody new, let Javon answer it. Let him, Roman be walking in and Javon is talking to somebody and he showed up on some by accident. And instead of saying my apologies, and it starts something else besides watching him fight LA Knight, the same goddamn people every time.
I got a dope storyline for Roman. It's so right there, but they didn't do it. When Roman lost the title, you could have did vignettes of, like, he's no longer the tribal chief and he's battling his way to get back to that. And how you do that is do open challenges to show that I'm no better than anybody and I'm still better than everybody. It was right there for you. It was right there for you. And we got videos of him walking on the treadmill talk about, I'm still like, no, my guy, start from the bottom and get back up there.
Again, and it's not a comparison, because other companies do this. When the champion loses, it doesn't keep them in the main event spot.
Yo, we see them do it with we seen them do it with The Rock. We seen them do it with Stone Cold. We seen them do it with Shawn Michaels. We seen them do it with Brett. Yo, reinvent yourself. Build yourself back up.
But he lost. He did the Rocket Sock connection. He didn't just go back up there and stay in the main event pictures.
Do you realize every time Roman comes back,
Roman just comes back, He just returns for revenge, and
That's what country sound for Roman though.
You know, this is how I know they don't got no direction with Roman, right? Because every fucking time he comes back, he has a new Titantron of OTC this and the only tribal chief and 0-0, like whatever little shit that you have no direction. Every time he comes back, it should be like a new shirt, a new this. He's new. No, it's no consistency with him. It's none. They have nothing for him. But he draws. He's like Brock Lesnar at this point. He draws, so we just gotta find a way to just throw him on the fucking card. So
Niggas just love his arm
out. Like
they love it,
but it's just like like you have nothing.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
Hey,
Nothing wrong with that.
hey,
I would like to
there's
see.
nothing wrong with 20 minutes.
I would like. Hey man,
7-minute matches. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's a lot of people there for Roman to fight. If he doesn't go for the title, Roman against Obafemi is box office.
I would like for Roman to come back with a new bloodline. I think Roman.
Just leave the bloodline alone.
I don't think people go for that.
Nah,
That's like Ric Flair and the New Horsemen. That's like when Ric Flair was teaming up on Hero Matsuda and all of that. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see the real.
My thing is this. The bloodline has so many other, in the MFTs, I'm going to include them, it's so many other ways you can go. Why do y'all keep going to the same pot?
Now, but here's my thing. No, this is what I'm saying. I think I like the MFTs. I like the MFTs. I wish that Jacob never got with Solo, right? I thought that was shortchange money. If you would have did a new bloodline with Jay stopped fucking with him, everybody stopped believing him. Like, let's just say that instead of just throwing him in these weird ass matches, let's just say he tries to come back and Jay don't look at you the same. Jimmy don't look at you the same. Paul not fucking with you. And it's just like, you get the picture like, yo, you're not respected as the tribal chief no more, right? And he has to go find himself. He has to go create a new bloodline. You go out there, that's when you bring in Jacob. Like, you let Jacob be your right-hand man at that point, and you build Jacob to the point where now you know what you just did? Now we gonna build up Jacob versus Roman at WrestleMania for the title, right? It'll be a big match. It's just as far as in-ring ability. You bring in motherfucking Zilla Fatu. Like, you bring in other people to create like a new bloodline that's like,
I mean, that was the plan with Solo. They wanted to build Solo to
but Solo wasn't. It didn't. Solo didn't do enough to be that person. What did Solo?
Man, this was all.
Solo was
2 years ago.
The enforcer.
Like this was. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Solo was hot at the time. Solo was hot at the time. He was saving Roman most of the matches.
But then hold
on, because running out of time. I made it a hot song. Yeah. Like,
we're running out of time. The Fatal 4-Way match. Sami Zayn, he beats Randy Orton. We know it was going. I think we all said it was going to do. So I'm just pulling up the notes. Some really dope spots in the match though. I like Randy giving Trick. First of all, Trick's entrance. Crazy. He's already.
First of all, we about to start seeing
out of control.
We about to see a hell of a lot of black women at these wrestling events because of Trick. Thank you very much, Trick. Thank you very much, Trick.
I like the way they use Trick to the match too. Like, I like the way Trick got his spots, but you could tell like he's not there yet, but he's there. Like, I like the way they use Trick for the match. I hate the way they're doing Randy Orton. I definitely feel as though that is just when the last time Randy Orton had a title shot. Like,
I just seen him.
They're saving it for, I guess I'm gonna guess they're saving it for his retirement tour so they can have a historic reign so he can get the 15 or whatever time it is.
Respectfully, I've been extremely bored with Sami Zayn. It's predictable. I understand why they did it, but let's wrap this up.
Man.
This Sami Zayn experience, let's wrap it the fuck up. Let's put a bow on it. It's been on and off.
Sammy's been having good matches though, man. He's been having good matches. Like,
he always has good matches.
He always has
another.
It's a character.
He's Dolph Ziggler. He's Dolph Ziggler that they give a lot more opportunities to than they gave Dolph Ziggler. Let's wrap this up.
Sammy is loved more than Dolph. He has that bloodline connection. I think Sammy hasn't won the world title like Dolph won the world title.
You know why? You know why everybody loves Sammy? Because we hoped that he would get the El Generico treatment in WWE, and so far he's just been the "I got to do this for my kid" guy. And
I'm tired of it.
He wasn't
interviews about his goals of being the champion one day. We get it. I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's wrap this Sammy thing up. Let's
his best stories are him and Kevin. With Kevin injured, that takes away. The bloodline worked because it was silly. Like he got to show his personality, but again, it's the personality we all been waiting for as far as his indie days with El Generico, when he was the black dude on the indies. He had a lot of different dope things that didn't transition over to here, to where he got to WWE. He just looks like a guy that works at Best Buy who wrestles on the weekends, and it's like nothing real special with him. And I want the best for him because I love Sammy / El Generico, but it's very boring. It's very boring.
Thank you. Let's wrap this up. Let's get him out of here. Let's let him lose at Royal Rumble.
You know what it is?
With Jacob. Give me triple threat with Jacob.
A lot of the wrestlers that the WWE fans go for, we've had the privilege of seeing them before they got there and seeing the real them and how they really work. So when you see them watered down, it's kind of like disappointing. So if you didn't want to see that stuff previously, what they doing now is fresh to you. You think it's cool. Oh, it's great. I love Sammy. But for the fans who've been there, like their career-long fans, it's like, all right, man.
This is what I want y'all to do.
It's hard.
If anybody at WWE listening, this is what you do with Sami Zayn. You let him lose at Rumble, right? You don't put him on Mania. You have nothing for him. You're just gonna be throwing him in a match. Or you just gonna throw him in an Intercontinental title match or just something like that? No. You keep him off TV for a while till you start fresh. You build Sammy up for a whole year as just started from the bottom, working your way back up top. You allow him to win the Royal Rumble next year. You allow him to go to Saudi Arabia and have that moment of winning the title. Let him keep the title for like 2-3 months. Take it up off of him, and let him go. Let him build up the younger talent. That's the Sami Zayn story, and let's just put a bow on it and wrap it up. But
you acting like my man career is over. He's like, listen, I like everything you said. I like everything you said, but I don't think he should be on WrestleMania. Let him have a match. Him and Dragunov can have the. Him and Dragunov can fight at
the Giant Battle Royal.
No, him and Dragunov could have another match. They got a trilogy going. Dragunov won 1, Sammy won 1. At Mania they can have a 2 out of 3, or if they don't have enough time, it's just. This is the last in the trilogy.
It makes sense. I see Carmelo Hayes in the Miz at Mania. Unfortunately, I kind of feel as though the Miz might possibly beat him, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, like give him. You have to give him something that take him off the TV, and he comes back. Remember, I don't know if you remember, but remember when CM Punk had when he was in AEW, he hit like this promo where he's like, yo, I'm about to quit. It's just not hitting no more. And then his mans came out there and like slapped him and just got him hype again. You need to do something like that with Sammy. Sammy loses at Mania. He gone for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He comes back. Let Kevin Owens be that guy, like slap him like, yo, Buggin', do you know who you are? And yada, yada, like, but you have to do something that you got to do something. Like, you got to do something because Sammy's stale. And it's like you keep putting him in the same spot. And it's just like, we're tired of it. Like, you're taking away from people who I feel as though just give them that opportunity to show that I possibly belong here too.
Sammy's still putting on great matches, man.
Can you imagine he's going for a while?
He's putting on great matches.
He going for a while and they bring the cameras over to his house to do an interview at home. His wife is on camera, his kid with him. Randomly get a knock on the door, and let's say the wife go answer the door. She's like, "Honey, I think you need to see who it is." And it's Kevin Owens, and he's like, "Yo, what are you doing? This ain't I know.
Yeah, like you need to build
right now because my neck is messed up. Let's get you back in."
Yeah.
And
Sammy's he's winning the belt at Raw at WrestleMania next year. Before we wrap up, who y'all got early prediction? We'll do a Royal Rumble prediction show, but early predictions. Who y'all got? Well, not so early because it's in a week. It's less than a week, but who y'all got winning the Royal Rumble?
I'd say to really build that storyline of Jacob Fatu, that triple threat, which I really feel as though is going to happen. I feel as though Jacob or Cody has to win it. I feel as though you still got a storyline there with Braun Breaker and CM Punk is unfinished business, but Jacob or Cody, and just because they want Cody to have like those accolades when it's his time to retire, I got Cody winning the Rumble. And Jacob
Cody
Fatu
winning the Rumble. This would be the first one.
Jacob Fatu being like the runner-up or some shit. Like it's just they got to do something to keep that going.
Yeah,
that's what I got. You can build up the storyline.
All right, I got two picks. I got who I want, which is over Philly. In a dream world, he would come in and break the record for the most eliminations and win. I really feel like that. But if I go by logic, it's probably going to be Jacob or I don't want to say Cody. Cody won twice already, right? He got a back-to-back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need him getting another record. I'm going to go with Jacob. I got Jacob, man. It's pointless Cody to win to me. Like, it does nothing if he wins. So, I got Jacob.
I was locked in with Roman for a long time, but after Saturday's main event, to me, some just telling me Jacob, especially with Drew McIntyre coming out and interfering. Drew should have just played the back, focus on Sami. Now they got extra reason why Cody and Jacob focused on each other. Now they got extra reason why they get Drew back. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go with Jacob, new star.
That Sami match though ended a clean finish either. I feel as though Jacob or Cody, one or both, interferes in that match some way, somehow that cost Sami his title shot. But yeah, I definitely got Cody.
That's a fatal four-way.
No, it's not a fatal four-way. I think that's how you could write like Sami off for a little bit with Cody not Cody, pardon me. Jacob just puts him like kills that kid. Like just lay him out.
I think Sami moved cleanly. I think you want to keep Drew strong, especially going against Cody and Jacob and make it believable for Mania. I think Sami loses clean.
Yo, I got it. Sami goes away. He comes back. And it's the old Sami that looked like Seth Rogen with the shorter haircut.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the people.
Sami ain't going nowhere, guys.
So you telling me? Hey, yo. So my man just said, "Hey, just go away, get a haircut, come back."
Listen, man. Listen,
Sami's not going nowhere.
When he had that short white boy afro.
Sami not going nowhere. We gonna see Sami put on incredible matches until this time next year, where he'll win the Rumble and go to Mania. Sami ain't going nowhere. Ain't no need for him to go.
It would be no different than when Seth would show up to a match dressed up like the Shield. It's the old Sami. It's the haircut. It'll grow back if he wants to. Right now, he looked like the Big Lebowski. Like I don't. It's cool. I took him more serious when he had the shorter haircut.
Let Sami live, man. Yo, we gonna wrap it up. Monday Night Raw. Tomorrow, guys. Let's jump on the zone. Let's jump on and talk
It's
about
definitely gonna be a
after
big brawl. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
lot to
it's
talk
gonna be
about.
crazy. This is the time, man. This is the best time of year for WWE. So we're gonna bring you all the information. Shaheem Reed, we here. Rap on Wrestling Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, and we out.